Welcome to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, alongside with my co-host, DeAndre Cootie Hicks, man. Where we bringing you guys the latest Chicago Bears news and rumor. And Cootie, the #1 YouTube channel, man, that give away a pair of Chicago
Number
Bears
one. Only one
subscribers
that's
and
doing it.
prizes, man. So if you're our Chicago Bears fans, man, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified every time we drop a video because we give out prizes. So you won't know unless you hit that notification bell icon. Hit the like button
Yes,
too and
yes.
share. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what we could do to make it better over here at Bears News Network. Okay, Cootie. Ticket giveaway week is here, man. Let's go. Let's give a round of
Yeah.
applause. Giveaway.
No.
Ticket giveaway is here, man. Our first ever ticket giveaway over here at Bears News Network, man. Cootie, how do you feel, man? I'm excited. How you feel?
Look, I feel like I'm about to win some tickets. I'm so excited, man. Ready to
Man,
share
man,
this bad pride with everybody, man.
man, let's go, man. Ticket giveaway is here, man. We will have 3 trivia questions right underneath this video for you guys to answer in order to win a pair of Chicago Bears tickets to the preseason game August 26th against the Buffalo Bills. Saturday at Soldier Field, 12 o'clock p.m., man. You're going to have some good seats, man. You're going to get a pair. So take you,
Yeah.
your friend, your girlfriends for the ladies. If the fellas, take your lady, take your homeboy. I don't know. Take
Hey, just
somebody
get
with you because you go
somebody
have
right.
a pair. You go have a pair so you can go have a good time, man. So that's coming up. Make sure you answer the question. The first 20 people, man, to answer the questions, the 21st 20 people or 30 people, man, to answer the questions correctly will enter our drawing, and whoever name is
Yes.
pulled out of that will be announced by Friday as to who is the winner, man. So we excited for that Friday. We're going to let y'all know who the winner is here at Bears
Yeah.
News Network for them first ever ticket giveaway preseason game, man, August 26th, like I said, against them Buffalo Bills. Go see these Chicago Bears. Get them a dub, man. Okay. Also, like I said, we give out prizes. So we got to name our prize winners for this week. We felt good. We said since we giving out the tickets, we ain't just going to have one prize winner, Cootie. We going to have 2 of them. So let's go find
Man.
2 prize
You gotta
winners.
do it big. It's that
Man,
time.
hey, season is here, man. We excited. Like I said, we got stuff to give away up over here, so let's get it. Our 2 winners this week at Bears News Network are Teron Whitfield and LaTwan Grayson. Congratulations.
Congratulations, my God.
Congratulations. You are this week's winner. And reach out to us at bearsnewsnet1@gmail.com in order to receive your prize. Also, the email will be right up under the link, up underneath this video. The email will be there. So reach out to us so we can give you guys your gift. All right, Cody. Monday's practice. Let's get into that a little bit about that. But let's get into who did not practice on Monday. So these are the names of the players that did not practice on Monday. Wide receiver Chase Claypool, linebacker Tremaine Edmonds, safety Jaquan Brisker, edge DeMarcus Walker, offensive line Lucas Patrick, cornerback Josh Blackwell, cornerback Terrell Smith, running back Tristan Ebner, linebacker Dylan Cole, and linebacker DeMarcus Gates. They all did not practice on Monday. Now,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's injuries or whatever. Matt Eberflus said that some of them are working with the trainers, but some of them will be ready to go. Now, Nate Davis did return to practice, so that is a good sign that Nate Davis
Yes.
is
Yes.
back at practice. That's a good sign.
That's one
So
of
he
my
will
guys
be.
I had a little
Hey,
concern with, so.
and let me tell you one thing, Ja'Tyre Carter looked it very, very good in place of Nate Davis, man. That work that him
Yep.
and Braxton Jones got in with Olin Cruz that we talked about this summer, you can most definitely see it paying off. I told him at camp that I noticed it before the first preseason game, and he said, "Oh yeah, we got to get it in." So they've been that work has been paying off with Ja'Tyre Carter, man. You can most definitely see it, and that's exciting to see that we're having some depth, some good depth on this offensive line. That's what
Yeah,
we need because Matt Eberflus said we know injuries are going to happen. You cannot
yeah,
knock
it's a part
injuries.
of the
It's going to
game.
happen. It's a long season, so you have to have good depth on your team in order to be successful, man. So that's a good thing to see. Now, we did sign Mykal Walker, the linebacker from the Atlanta Falcons. He did play 16 games. He had 100 tackles. We did waive the linebacker dang. So this is just another depth piece. I don't know where he's going to fall in the depth chart. We're pretty stacked at linebacker with
Yeah,
Noah
I think he's a
Ford,
solid pickup though.
Dylan Cole, DeMarcus Gates, but he probably, you know, has a chance to make it on special teams. I don't know, but it looked like it's a good depth piece signing. We'll see where it goes. I'm not sure if he make the 53-man roster. We will have to see about that. Okay, Cootie. Let's get into this upcoming week.
Let's
From the
go.
game, the takeaways that we see, the negatives and the positives that we got into last video. We're going to get into what we like to see more of and what we like to see less of this week. Okay, so I want to hear from you, Cody. What's your you would like to see more of going into us playing Indianapolis this upcoming Saturday?
So personally, one thing to me, like I'm not gonna say it was a bad job, but our run blocking I feel like could have been a little bit better. So I definitely want to see a few more design run plays with the running back and see how that line opens up the holes. Give them that hole to burst through and stuff. But I mean, it wasn't too much bad. Like that's the one big thing I seen from the O line. I really was like, man, I want you to be, see a little more of that run blocking, get that burst that they could just get through the hole. But I mean, it wasn't too much with the lines. I mean, the defensive line it definitely could have had more of a push on some of the pass plays. I mean, they got there. They were giving pressure. Guys were making plays, but I feel like they could have had the initial push could have been a little harder. Threw them back a little more.
Yeah, most definitely. From the offense, what I would like to see more of, we seen at against the Titans that the screens, the short passes, something that they was working
Yeah,
on and wanted Justin to get better at. Those came into play and they are really effective. Some that he wanted to work on, the short screen we seen took them both to the house. One for 62 yards, one for 50 yards plus. So
correct.
we know that the short passes, screen passes, they can be effective big time for us. What I want to see out of this team against the Indianapolis Colts, I want to see Justin Fields throw the ball. I want to see more down the field throwing the ball. Now, if we can hit home run plays, if he give me a
Yeah,
nice throw down home run play to DJ Moore, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I feel like now we're talking because now I'm seeing short game effective, long game effective. We know he's one of the best in the league at mid-range passes after, 10 to 15 yards. He has one
yeah,
of the best completion percentages in that area. So it's just the short dunk off things was the things that they wanted to see him work on, the layups, and also the downfield passing. We know he can throw the ball downfield, but sometimes the accuracy. But now you have a
right.
receiver like DJ Moore, who even if the accuracy is just a little off, if it's in his vicinity, he's going to catch
Yeah,
it.
make that adjustment. Yeah,
He'll make that adjustment and make that pass. So that's something I just want to see. Take more shots down the field. Let's see if our shots down the field can be just as effective as the short passing game was against Tennessee. As far as the defense, what I would like to see is, man, I would like to see more Zach Pickens, man. I would like to see him
okay.
in that starting. I don't want to push it, but Zach Pickens showed me a lot, and I liked it a lot. What I seen from Zach Pickens, man, end up
Yeah,
getting him sacked. I talked about it in the last video, and just showed a lot of grit and guts and fight, man. And that's what Matt Eberflus talks about with this defense, with the hits principle. You can just tell that Zach Pickens is somebody who most definitely gets the hits principles and has bought into it, and it's paying off for him early. And I just can't wait to see what he does against the Indianapolis Colts. Um, another thing that I would like to see more of is Travis Gibson, man. Let me see some more of
Yeah,
Travis Gibson. He
that's
had
a
him
good
a
one.
good game. And also Terrell Lewis also with DeMarcus Walker and Yannick Ngakwe being our starting edges, I can easily see how both of those guys, well, especially Travis Gibson was someone who was so far down the depth chart, and Terrell Lewis was who was like second or third string on the, well, actually third string on the depth chart. How both of those guys, if they continue to play the way that they're playing, I can see them having those second string roles as edges for us,
Right.
bagging up Yannick Ngakwe and DeMarcus Walker. So if they continue to play like that, I'm really looking forward to seeing more from Travis Gibson and Terrell Lewis to see what they can do against the Indianapolis Colts as well. Um,
Like, I agree. I agree with that one.
I got another one for you, Cody. What about Roshan Johnson, man? Roshan
Oh yeah,
Johnson. I would like to see him get a little bit more run too, man. I would like to
yeah.
see
He
him.
had a nice 24-yard run in the game, and it's just he's a dynamic player he's gonna have a lot to show. It's gonna be a lot of good runs with him. So yeah, I want to see a lot more of it.
Exactly. And Alex Shapiro from NBC Sports Chicago, he was actually on an interview talking to someone, and he was talking about how Roshan Johnson at practice was actually running with the ones in practice on Monday. So that's
Okay.
something, man. They obviously seen some good things that we seen and they seen. So they want to see a little bit more of him. Like I said, Cootie, when we was seeing him at camp, what did I say,
Yeah.
Cootie, about this man?
Hey, he's coming up. Look, he's coming up fast, man. He's going like you said, he could possibly take a starting role. Depending on what he does, how he develops throughout the season. So
And
hey,
his and he's exceptional. He's one of the
yeah,
I agree with Dan Wash that when he say he's one of the best pass blocking running back rookies that I've ever
yeah.
seen.
That's what I was gonna get to. Yeah, that pass blocking. Yes.
His pass blocking is tremendous. Like I'm not trying to boost his ego or just like no, we seen it with
No,
our
it's
own eyes.
yeah.
We
It's
seen it.
factual. It's factual out
Most
here. It's
definitely
real.
factual. Out of him and at that rest of that running back room, he stood out the most in the pass blocking drill, and that's
Yeah.
just true. So
Yeah. Right. Simply said.
So I would like to see more of him, and I would like to actually see more of him in the pass blocking situations. They didn't have him too
Mm,
much out there, and I would actually like to see Khalil Herbert in more pass blocking situations as well, just to see how good has he got. I know he's gotten a little better in cap as well from what I've seen, but I would just like to see him a little bit more in game action and pass blocking as well. That's why I said I would like to see the offense just take a
right.
little bit more down the field throws, see if that chemistry. It seemed like the chemistry is good with him and DJ Moore already, but just continue to grow on that chemistry with down the field throws, something that they really want to stress and do that Matt Eberflus said that they worked on this summer as well. Okay, here's the poll question of the day, Cody.
Let's go.
Who I don't want to see more of is Velus Jones Jr. And
It's sad to say, man.
and
It's one of those
and
cases.
yeah, and I'm a big believer in Velus Jones Jr., but if they give him another opportunity, fine. It's preseason.
Yeah, you got a
But
chance to actually make yourself better and prove to us what we don't see.
well, Cody, you say he got another chance.
No, I'm just saying, look, with the preseason games left, you got a
You
chance to
will
show what we don't
another
see.
chance. I feel like I've seen enough, and
No, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
like he can still be effective on this team in other ways, as we seen with like the jet sweeps and the tosses and
Right.
things like that. He still can be effective in those ways and little quick slants. But as far as punt returning, I think I've seen
Yeah, as a
enough.
return man. Yeah,
Yeah,
as a
I
return
think I've
man,
seen enough
I'm gonna have to
as
hang it
far as
up, man.
yeah, I think I've seen enough with him in the punt return game, and I think the coaches have too. And hopefully some way he can try to redeem himself, but I don't know. So the poll question of the day is 71st overall pick, third round pick, Ryan Poles, got Velus Jones Jr., 25 years old, he drafted him. People had a lot of questions. Should we trade Velus Jones Jr.? I want to know. Let us know how you guys feel underneath this video. We want to hear from you guys. That's the poll question of the day. Should we trade Velus Jones Jr.? Cootie, how you feel?
I'm gonna say this. He said he could get some redemption, redeem himself. Only way that's happening is if you start running in touchdowns on those returns. You got to pull out some Devin Hester type plays and run those touchdowns back. And I mean, we know it can happen. You know, dudes have good games and good returns where they run to get their touchdowns, but enough of them to where we be like, okay, we can stick with this guy. It won't be happening the next couple games. He won't be able to put up the numbers to make you confident in him. So it's like you say, unless you want to get in this office in this scheme another way, the punt might be the might in his career, just, at least with the Bears, it might in his career with the Bears, just because you're not doing what we drafted you for, what we want you to do here. So I
Yeah,
mean, it's only so much. It's not too much to say after that.
he better make me say,
look, look.
that's how it better be coming for Velus Jones Jr. Every now he touch a punt, it better be.
Yeah, it got
Take
to. It
take
has
it
to
out.
be.
It has to be. Or we gon'
So I mean,
laugh
but
at him.
what was that number you said? How many fumbles he had already?
He has had 5 fumbles, 4 on punt returns now.
And then this not even real game action. This is, you know, they're hitting for, you know, they're a professional player. They're hitting for real. They're not hitting on the level that they do, you know, in the regular season. You know, they're not coming to you with that real ferocity that they're going to do in the regular season. And if you can't hold on now, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna hold on when they coming at you full force in the regular season, no matter what return, kickoff, whatever it is.
So
If you
would you
can't do it
trade
now,
him?
you won't be able to do it.
Would you
Oh
trade?
yeah, no, that's the thing. Unless that redemption comes, which I don't think is gonna come, you're gonna have to, because you didn't do what we brought you here for. As simple as that. Like you say, I
Okay.
can't put you in another part of my scheme, but I brought you here for a certain reason that you are not, completing. You're not completing the task at hand that I asked you to do.
I would say I would agree with you. At this point, if the season was to start, yes. It's looking like Velus Jones Jr. is a bust, maybe, as far as with the Bears' career.
Yeah, right.
He can
With
go
that
on to other
particular
things and he
setup.
can be good. This has happened before.
Yeah, right. I'll
Sometimes
say
it
it
happens in
happen.
Chicago sports. We let talent go and they go somewhere else and they prosper. So this
Yeah,
has happened before. So I'm not gonna put the early bus card on him, but it's looking like you said, maybe his time here in Chicago, it's just maybe it's done, and maybe he needs a different change of scenery because maybe he has too much pressure here on him.
yeah,
You know, and everybody's expecting him to be this dynamic punt returner and kick returner, but he continues to have issues with fumbling the ball. And maybe that's his pressure on every time that he's back there and he steady succumbs to it, you know.
right.
And man, yeah, that's what it would look like for me. But like you said, we still got the rest of the preseason. So unless the rest of the preseason, he make me say,
Every play, every time you're on the field.
then he could stick around. If not, we could say goodbye to Velus Jones Jr. But like I said, we want to know how you guys feel, man. Let us know. Like I said, the trivia questions for the game for August 26th ticket giveaway, we will announce it this upcoming Friday. The winner will be announced, so you guys be on the lookout for that. August
Yeah,
26th game against the Buffalo Bills at Soldier Field, 12 o'clock p.m. One of you lucky subscriber guys will get a pair of
Yeah,
Chicago Bears
not
tickets.
one, but two of them.
Hey, all the females watching, take your girlfriends if they Bears friends. Hey, all the guys, take your wife, take your girlfriend, fiance, whoever.
Yes.
Just go have you a good time and have a fun seeing our Bears get this dub, man. So be on the lookout
That
for that.
dub.
Answer those questions. Like I said, the first 20 to 30 people to answer the questions correctly will enter a poll, and we will draw your name up out of there, and we will have the winners for you guys Friday. I think that's it, Cody. It was a nice little episode, man. Glad to see you back, man.
Oh yeah, glad to be back, man. I gotta make an appearance before we really get into this, man. So we back and we ready to get every dub when we see the Bears play. We ready to see. We know we talked about, bro. We want them to do great this year. Go, we got big plans for
Big
our
goals
boys.
for him. Big goals for him.
Big,
Most definitely do,
yeah.
man. So thank you guys for watching another episode of Bears News Network. Like I said, I'm your host, Mike Anderson, my co-host, DeAndre Cootie Hicks, and like we always say, Chicago, be safe and bear
Head
down.
down.